Hello, everybody! And you already know now what are the best games that I reviewed for Gameplay and Review for 2024. Now it's time for the worst, and it's going to be like how it was for the best games, from 10 to 1. And of course, there are going to be parts. So I hope you all enjoy all of the awful, shitty games that I played for Gameplay and Review for 2024, and you will know why they are shitty. So we're going to start with number 10, and here we go with the shit. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gameplay and Review. And of course, this is the second one of the day. That is right. I already did one game for today. Now I'm doing a second game, and this will be the last game for today. But of course, I'm doing this game because I found it, and I wanted to give it a try. Now, do you remember the Adventures of Dr. Franken for the Super Nintendo? I did that game last year, and it was the last game that I did for Gameplay and Review for 2023. It's now time to do the Game Boy release. And it might be different, it might not. It's called Dr. Franken. And I don't think it's called The Adventures of Dr. Franken. I'm eventually going to look that up, but I think it's called Dr. Franken, and that's it. But the question is, will this be better or worse than The Adventures of Dr. Franken for the Super Nintendo? Let's find out. Alright, folks, Dr. Franken, I have it right here. Here we go. We're going to play this sticking sucker. See how it is. It might be good, it might be bad. We're going to find out. Kemco released this. Okay. Okay, so there's a code. Alright, I do apologize for that. What is the... Okay. How many... Holy cow. So there's 15? So it's a... Okay. It takes me back. Good. Okay, 4. Oh, this is very different. This is very different from the game that I played last year. Holy cow. I can't do the exit, I don't think. What? Oh, don't tell me I have to go to the exit? I guess so. Yeah, this is very different from the Super Nintendo game. Holy cow. It's very different. You gotta be kidding me. Let's go to exit. What the fuck? Oh, if you hit... Oh, fucking A. Oh my god. That's pretty awful. You get no invincibility buffer. And you can't kill this guy? What the Oh, great. So we gotta run or get out of there. Okay. What is this, Donkey Kong? Locked. What the fuck? I'm sorry about the dog sticking barking. Where am I supposed to go? Back? Oh, there. Sorry about the dog sticking barking. Yeah, the invincibility buffer sucks. Holy cow. Oh, that's terrible. How much? And it doesn't. How much life do I? Oh, I don't have much. Fuck. Why didn't you? Okay, that's another problem. That's another problem. They don't show you your health bar. You gotta press the select button for it. What's your inventory? Nothing collected. The music's okay. Alright. The music's okay at best. I don't like that you don't get no invincibility buffer. That's terrible. How do you get up there? Locked! What the what, you need a key? Where the oh, great. I'm in here. Oh, okay. You can't kill... Some of these you can't kill! What the Just get hit. And I'm dead. Fuck you. Game over? You only get one life and no well, you probably get continues for the code, but come on! One all the way sticking back! This turned a game that was promising into a game that now I have no faith in. That's bullshit! Why not any lives? Why no lives? Why you only get so much health and that's it? At least with the Super Nintendo game you got lives. What the Oh, that's what I hit. That's why I got killed that one time. You got long energy, though. That's kind of surprising. I will say that's a plus. That is a plus, though. I will say that. That's a plus. But I don't like that you only get one life. I don't like that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're supposed to get stuff? Oh, come on here. So I gotta go to that spot now? Oh, my sticking God. You get a long health bar, that's cool. But the thing about it is, you got enemies that you can't kill. What's the point? You got enemies that you can't kill. Some of them you can kill, others you can't. No, will this sucker let me go up? Locked. I knew it. Fuck you. Level key? Oh, so now I can go in these locks? What's that? Oh, so now I can go. Now I can... Oh, God. So far, I don't know about this game. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Man, oh man, is this like crip? Oh, and you have enemies that you can't kill, and I hate that. You gotta be kidding me. I'd rather... Oh my... Okay, we'll go here. I hate when you have enemies that you can't kill. I hate that. What the makes the game less fun. You should be able to kill every single enemy. You can only... You get a long life bar, that's a good thing, but you only get one sticking life. Come on here. Oh, it just takes me back. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm not liking this game. Now so I go floor 3 to floor 2. Where's floor 1? Oh God! And you can't kill this sucker. And you get no invincibility buffer. And I'm about dead. No. This is about as easily as worse as 4% complete. So I had to find all the bits and pieces. I'm gonna say this. I'd rather play the Super Nintendo. I'm done. I don't want to go any further the way that this plays. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in this game. I thought it'd be better. Oh, I'm sorry for the short gameplay, guys. There's not much to even consider moving on. Oh my God. This might be even worse than the Super Nintendo game. Sometimes I feel I'd rather want to play the Super Nintendo game. Oh my sticking God. I'm sorry for the short gameplay, but at least I can make the gameplay review short. Because of how terrible this game is. It's simple, but the thing about it is you got enemies that you can't kill. You get a long health bar, but you get no additional lives. You only get 1 life, that's it. At least I tried, I will say that. But I can't find the last sticking floor. How are you supposed to get to floor 1? I really don't get it. It's supposed to go down to floor 3? I have no idea. And the worst thing about it is you have to start all over again. If you lose once, you have to start all over. Man. So I'll see you for my final review, and it's not looking good for this game. It really isn't. I'm disappointed. So, what did I think of Dr. Franken for the Game Boy? I was disappointed. I thought this was going to be a lot better than the Super Nintendo release. I really thought. Honestly, I feel like I want to play the Super Nintendo release, but I will say this. I at least tried to like it. I will say that. Because, of course, you get a long health bar. I thought that was pretty cool. Graphics, not too bad for a Game Boy game, honestly. It's the gameplay that drags it down, unfortunately. I didn't know how to get to the first floor even. You're supposed to get these certain things. And, of course, I only ended up getting 4%. Oh my sticking God. That's another problem with this game. You have to get, I assume, 100% of this one particular thing. I'll have it down below so that way you'll know what I am talking about. Because I did read after I got a game over that I was supposed to get these things. And unfortunately, I only got 4%. That's the best that I could do. And that's just because you only get one life. You don't get anything else. You do get a password system, but it's most likely if you beat the level. That's the only way you get your password, is if you beat the level. If you don't, you have to start all over again. You get one life, nothing else. You lose, you go all the way back, and you have to do it all over again. And that's the part that sucks the most. That's what hurts the gameplay. And also, you have no invincibility buffer. It's the same as with the Super Nintendo game. And there's also enemies that you can't kill, which is unfair. You should have all enemies that are able, you should be able to defeat any enemy that's on the screen. Any enemy. And unfortunately, the program has decided not to do that. So you actually end up taking a hit if you are not careful. You have to avoid certain enemies. And if you don't, you take a hit. And because you don't have an invincibility buffer, you could take a lot of hits and end up dying. That's the part that sucks the most. No invincibility buffer, having to go all the way back if you screw up and lose all your energy. And you only get one life. That is it. Those are the biggest downsides with this game. So as a result, I'm giving Dr. Franken for the Game Boy. And this is going to be a borderline. This is going to be borderline because I don't think it's as bad as some of the other games that I've played. But it's getting the worst card that I can give a game. I'm giving Dr. Franken for the Game Boy a red card. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Gameplay and Review. Today I'm doing a Wii U game, and I know for a fact that I actually got this before the Wii U eShop closed. Now of course, it is a game that I'm going in completely blind for, and I've never played it. It's called Box Up, and I have no idea how this game's gonna go. And I will eventually find out how this game will go once I start playing and reviewing it for you guys. The question is this going to have promise? Is this going to be a good game? Or will it be one of the worst Wii U games of all time? Let's find out! Alright, I have Box Up highlighted, as you can see right there. That's what I'm going to play, so here we go. Box Up. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's awesome. That is pretty cool. Alright. Okay, tap left or right. Oh, so you can touch the Wii U gamepad and stuff. Okay, let's see what this is. How do you play? Oh, okay. Flappy Bird clone. That's a Flappy Bird clone. Oh my sticky god. Oh god, I didn't expect Box Up to be a clone. And now I'm using the touchpad. Let's see how I do. Honestly, I think I like the directional pad better. It's a Flappy Bird clone. Oh my goodness. Why did they have to copy Flappy Bird? Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. This is terrible. Oh my goodness, I'm doing terrible. This makes me want to play Flappy Bird. Why did you have to be like this? Okay. That's at least something. I will say that there is some positives with this. At least if you have trouble, you can at least let it go. And dang damn it, I screwed up there. But this is still a Flappy Bird clone. Meaning I'd rather play Flappy Bird than this. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, though. I'll give it some benefits. You can at least if you feel like you're going to make a mistake, you can just drop down and make sure you don't hit anything. Or if you hit anything like that, the game's over. There's only one positive that I can give this, is the fact that if you feel like you're going to screw up, you can drop down a little bit and curve yourself. That is a benefit, though. I will say that. That's a positive. Hey, I did better. This is still Flappy Bird clone. I wish they wouldn't copy Flappy Bird, though. At least they tried to make it better. I'll give the programmers credit. They tried to make it better with this. The thing about it is, I'd just rather just want to play Flappy Bird. But this has benefits, though. I will say that. I'll give some of the programmers credit. It's still like Flappy Bird, though. That's the biggest disappointment. Say, you hit anything, it's over. It's just a short mini game. Come on. See, it's not totally horrible. It's just, the problem is, it's a Flappy Bird clone. I'd rather play something else. I wish it was like a full game like RTO or something. No, that's all that you do here. It's similar to Cube Shift. But honestly, I'd rather play Cube Shift than this. Never mind. Never mind what I said. It's a tough call between Cube Shift and this. At least it's not as bad as others. Because you're like jumping. That's all that it is. You're jumping. See, I'd rather just... And I will say, it's well responsive. I will say that it's well responsive when you use the D-pad. I like the D-pad better than the touch screen. Just use the D-pad for this. it'll definitely work better. See, the D-pad controls are well responsive. That's another plus, I will say that. Mean that this game is somewhat playable. I will say that. I just wish this wasn't the entire sticking game, because it's a Flappy Bird clone. Where you're just basically going up until you get a game over. That's it. Get closer and closer. Nope. That just sucked. That was the only real problem with the Wii U. Is that at times you're just playing a game that's pretty short, like something like this. There's games like this. Cube Shift was even like this. At least I'm trying. It's not like I'm not. At least there's something in this game that I can do. It's just too bad this is the entire game and that's it. That is it. I thought there'd be more to this, but no. Box Up was just a regular Flappy Bird clone, and that's all that you get is a Flappy Bird clone. And that's basically, that box is similar to Flappy Bird. Because you're like bouncing. Try to get past this. At least I'm trying. They do make it challenging, I will tell you that. They make it challenging. I'm just trying something. That's all that I'm doing. I'm really seeing the screen right here more than the top. The thing about it is there's two screens. Dang, damn it, I hit the sticky thing. Yeah, I'm about to call it pretty soon because this is all that there is. There's nothing else. It's a Flappy Bird clone and that's all that it is. Oh, I got, oh, holy. That was my best. Holy cow, 12. I thought I was getting good at that for a minute. Holy crap. At least I'm trying to have fun with this. I will say that. I'm probably not going to give it a green card, and I'm probably not going to give it a yellow either. But least this is a better Flappy Bird clone. But I think Flappy Bird's still a little better. I just can't believe they copied Flappy Bird and they just turned it into this. It's playable. It's a better Flappy Bird clone. But I wouldn't want to play it long term. Alright, one more. This is all that I'll do it one more time because that was pretty shitty. No, that's it. Alright. Three's the best I'm going to do. Alright, folks. That was a short gameplay. Holy cow. Alright. I will say it's a better Flappy Bird clone. I will say that, but that's not saying much. I would not play this long term. I will see you for my final review, and I'm really sorry that this gameplay was short, because that's all that the game is that you're just playing and trying to get even further and hopefully beat your high score. And I got to 12, and that was it. Alright, everybody. I'll see you for my final review. So, what did I think of Box Up? Well, man. The problem is, and I'm going to say this, I hate Flappy Bird clones. But this one isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. All that the game is that you're getting from point A to point B without hitting anything and getting a game over. And you're doing that multiple times for a high score. That's all that you're doing it for. The controls are not really that bad. But I will say, if you're going to go with any sort of controls for this game, because you can do either the D-pad right here, do the D-pad or the touchscreen. I recommend the D-pad. The D-pad is much better for this game than the touch controls. But that's clearly up to you. But I prefer the control pad. And all that the game is, like I said, is a Flappy Bird clone. And there's really nothing else to talk about. I just really wish it wasn't a Flappy Bird clone. That's the only thing. Some of the positives, of course, the controls are fine. They weren't too bad. And I will say, this is one of the better Flappy Bird clones. Because the thing about it is, at least I could control the box. It looked like a... If it could look like... If it could look like this, through my imagination, this is in terms of my imagination, it looks like Flappy Bird himself. It looks like Flappy Bird himself, but in a box. That's essentially it. That's totally my imagination. That's what I saw while I was playing this game. And that was through my imagination. It looked like Flappy Bird. And of course, I didn't think the gameplay was that bad for a Flappy Bird clone. However, because it's a Flappy Bird clone, it's not going to be that exciting because that's all that the game is. There's nothing else to it. And I like games that have more. I wish there was more for this game. That's the biggest problem. All that it is just you're getting a high score and that is it. That's all that the game is. It's something that you would play in a compilation. If it was a part of a compilation, then I would see me playing this a lot more. Because the thing about it is, it felt like a mini game than an actual game. And I really wish this wasn't released separately. I really wish this was released as part of a compilation. Then it would have been fine. It would have been more for your buck. But because it was released separately, and because this is a Flappy Bird clone, even though the controls are fine, and it's one of the better Flappy Bird clones, I still have no choice but to give this game a red card. Alright, it's time to get to the last game for this episode, because I think I'm going to wrap up this episode with this game. And of course, the next game and the final game for this particular episode is going to be Cube Shift. And this is another game that is listed as one of the worst Wii U games. And I figured I'd do this one too. Man. I'm on a hot streak. To find the worst Wii U games ever. And I found quite a bit of them today. Holy cow, man. But I don't think they're as bad as Demonic Karma Summoner. I'll tell you that. But is Cube Shift going to be as bad as Demonic Karma Summoner? That's the question. And will anything come out of it? Will this be a good game? That's the question. I don't think that Cube Shift is going to be a good game, but we'll see. The question is this going to be as bad as Demonic Karma Summoner? Or is it going to be worse than Demonic Karma Summoner? Or will it be a good game? Let's find out. Alright, got it on Cube Shift. Alright, it is time to get to it. Let's do it, shall we? Cube Shift. Here we go. That was quick. Starting to... It looks like it's punching in the face with that sound effect. Up, down, it's weird. I'll be right back. You know it's pretty weird, and I'm going to explain this. You also got up, and you got B, and you get... Okay, A. Okay, you select with A. Alright. No surprise. Why do you have to have Y and B as a selection? Especially when you do the sticking D-pad. And, okay, you can't do the... You can't do the analog sticks, but you can definitely do the D-pad. Alright, let's see Tutorial for a minute. Guide the following... Okay, it's just a text... it's just a text tutorial. Guide the following square using sliders. Switch between rows using X and B. Move each slider using the left stick. Don't let the square lag behind and avoid the tops of the red spikes. Okay, nothing special. Let's start it. We'll do easy. Oh, what the... What am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. What am I supposed to do? What is this, like Flappy Bird? What the hey? This is like Flappy Bird? This is all that you do? 10, 11. Oh my goodness. I think so far this is the best game I've played because it's nothing special. Oh God. This is so far the best game I've played. This is... We'll do medium.
We will do medium. See, so far this is the best game I've played because it's nothing special. It's nothing special. Nothing. Okay, it's going faster. It's going faster. I suck. I suck at this game. It's going faster. This is... At least it's going faster. That's good. Oh, and I'm being stupid. So far, okay. Get it. Okay. Got the red spikes. Whoa. That's it. Done. Done, done, done. See, at least, I'm going to say this. At least this is playable. Oh, God. This is playable, though. I will say that. I'm at least getting some enjoyment out of this. This is interesting. This is so far the most playable title out of all of them, and I just suck at this. This is all that the game is, but at least it's something. It's something. This is something. This is something. Oh, crap. I just sucked. This, at least, this is playable. This is playable. It's not anything special, but it's playable. See? It's playable. This is so far the best game I played. Out of all the games I played for this episode. This is so far it. Game sucks, but you know what? Yeah, this game does suck, but at least this has something. This has something. Game sucks, but at least it has something. A playable concept. It's playable. This is playable. It's like Flappy Bird, but you know what? At least this is playable. It's playable. It's playable. Ooh, shit. Holy cow. This is playable, guys. This is playable. I wouldn't play... I'm not going to play this for long, but the thing about it is this is at least playable. At least something. This is something. This is something. I'm kind of surprised that the people that reviewed this... See, this could have been a lot worse. This could have been a lot worse than what? Unfortunately, it's not as worse as I thought. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is nothing. This is gonna be short because it's after playing Absolutely Unstoppable Mine Run. The best game award would have to go to this. If I was picking a best game award for this episode, it'd have to go to this. And I got 23 points. See, it's a simple game. This I will say it's at least tolerable. Holy cow. But I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it. Alright, folks. I will see you for my final review of Cube Shift. And I was kind of surprised about this one. I will see you for my final review of that. So, what did I think of Cube Shift? Well, I will say that even though this is not a good game where you can play it long term, I will say for a short period of time, it's not bad at all. For a short period of time, this is not a yellow card game. I'm not putting this game as a yellow card, but I will say it's very close to being a yellow card because it's at least good in small doses. It's not bad at all in small doses at all. And all the game is that you're trying to prevent this square, which is a small cube, from either hitting the top and getting stuck or hitting the spikes. And you are moving these walls, so that way you're moving the cube down these gaps in order to get points. And that's all that the game is. Like I said, it's not bad in small doses. It's kind of like Flappy Bird, but I think Flappy Bird's a little better. I will say that. But I will say that this is at least decent in small doses. But I'm still giving it a red card because this is not going to be a good game long term. But it's definitely better than some of the games that I played for this particular episode for sure. This is the only one that really gets the best game award. But it's not saying much because it's not much of a game. It's more like a Flappy Bird clone. And as a result of being a Flappy Bird clone, I have to give Cube Shift as well a red card. But I'm only giving it a red card because of its limited playability. And the fact that this is not going to be a good playing game long term. So that's the only reason why I'm giving this particular game a red card. But it's in the... It's a borderline red card because it's not much of a game and it's a Flappy Bird clone. Those are the only reasons why I'm giving Cube Shift a red card. But if you like a game like this that is short term, then this might be fine for you. I'm not going to play this game long term because there are better games out there. So as a result, Cube Shift also gets a red card. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Game Plan Review. Today I'm actually in a different location, but I'm not going to do my gameplay here. I'm just doing this for the intro. I thought it'd be a good idea to do something like this for once. And even though you're hearing noise and sticking background and whatever, and I see a drone right there, right over in there. I was kind of surprised about the drone. I wish I had that type of drone, but of course, today I am doing a different game, and of course I have it in my hand. I've been waiting to do this for quite a bit of time, and I'm going to do it at my house. It is 1 versus 100, the game, and it's a plug-and-play TV game. And I have never actually played it. And of course, I have it in my collection and I've been waiting to do a review on this. So I'm going to go back home, take this out of the packaging, and play it for you guys. The question is this going to be an awesome game show based video game? Let's find out. Now before we get to the gameplay, this is what you actually get when you buy the game. This, of course, is the plug and play itself, and it has the controls right there. You have your D-pad. This, of course, is for settings and whatever not. You have your A, B, and C buttons. Those are for the choices that you make. And, of course, you have the menu button, and you have an on and off switch that, of course, turns on and off the game. And then, of course, you have the battery compartment. This takes 4 AA batteries. And finally, you have AV cables. That, of course, is where you have to set up the plug and play to actually play the game. You have to have AV connections in order to play the game on your TV. So now that I've explained the controls and what you get, it's time for the gameplay. Enjoy, everybody. Okay, everybody, it's time to play 1 versus 100, and I'm going to start it up right now. There we go. Okay, I'm going to start it right now. And I'm going to get everything set up. And I do apologize. Sorry about that. Time to play 1 versus 100. Yay! Yay! It's gonna be fun. Wow, is it kind of... Hold on a minute. Oh, the sound sucks. And that's not deceiving me. Five, four, three. Okay, everybody, it's time to play 1 versus 100, and I'm going to start the device up right now. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? All right. Is that how loud it goes? I have it up to 30. Wow, all the way up to 100. This is how it should sound like. When you're at 100, that's how it should sound. So the A menu, I said A. The main menu is the A button. I will do that. Hold on. Oh, is there a problem with the audio here? Or is that how it's supposed to sound? The audio sucks. The audio sucks, and I keep... so we use the D-pad for this. Okay. Now I'm going to do career mode. New career, empty. T, V, G, C. Oh, that was... never mind. I was going to put my name. The audio's awful. The audio is awful in this. Holy crap. I'm disappointed about the audio. Do we gotta turn it all the way sticking up to hear it? That's a disappointment. Look at that! It's just like the audio of the music for Demonic Karma Summoner. You can hardly hear the music in Demonic Karma Summoner unless you turn the volume all the way sticking up. It was pathetic. So let's start. The graphics are not that good either. And I liked 1 versus 100 when I was when it used. I should say when it used to be on. Having to turn it up this loud sucks. I'm gonna have to turn this all the way down after it's over. Take a deep breath and tell us what Candles and a birthday cake. Giant tortoise. Well, I'd probably say the blue whale.
The correct answer is
No, giant tortoise? What the blow up. Oh. Oh, that's what it meant. Oh, that sucked. It would have been 1 versus 92 if I would have gotten that. Oh, shit. I didn't know I didn't know it talking about age. But it said blow. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, you can't. Can you? You can't space it or anything. Oh, C is gonna... Yeah, because it's... Oh, what am I doing? No, that's not gonna work. Okay. So there's no spacing. That sucks. What I do like about this, it has different game modes. I will say that. I do like that. I don't like the audio. That's the first big problem I have. Is that you have to turn it all the way up. Unless there's a problem with this sticking sucker that I don't know of. I'll try off camera to see if I can get better audio. I'll hook it up to a TV. I'll hook it up to a TV and see if I can get better audio. But if the audio's like this, I'll tell you about it. It's just crap that I had to turn this all the way up.
simple. Either you'll win or they will win.
Obviously, Bob Saget. These look. Oh, the helpline is the okay. The that button is the help button. What common metal? SUAUCU.
Trust the mob.
I have no idea. I ended up doing that. Copper. Okay. Had no idea. That was pretty hard. I hope it's not like this where the challenge is hard. Tortoise, because I had that one. That's the same sticking question that I had. So obviously I'm going to know it. I can't believe they gave me the same question that I got wrong the first time. If they're going to give me repeat questions, I'm probably going to hate this. Even though I like 1 versus 100, I watched it back in the day. Most empty seats. The most empty seat. I'll go A.
The correct answer is
Got it. Because that's a baseball, that's Yankee Stadium. That's why I picked it. So how many? Okay, 2. Only 2 got it wrong. So 1 versus 88. Okay.
do you want the money or do you want the mob?
I'm taking the mob for now. Could be kid. I'll go Kids in the Hall.
The correct answer is
No, Mighty Python. That was my other thought. That's okay. I don't care. I really didn't give a crap. Because the thing about it is there's more game modes to play. There's more game modes to play. This is not bad. It really isn't. I just don't like when the same question comes up. We're going to do a quick game. Because there's quick game, play as mob, and you got options. I should check the options really quickly. See what options is. But we'll do the quick game first.
this game is simple. Either you will win or
They will win. The birth. I'll go Vienna.
The correct answer is
Only two, that's pathetic. It's either 400 or a mile, because a 100-meter dash is not enough. I'll go 400. Could be the mile run too.
the correct answer is
No. Wow. That's ridiculous. I'm just playing a quick game anyway. I wonder if options makes things easier. I have no idea. Let's look at options. Let's see what options. Nothing. Nothing. Well, it was probably the... Alright, so it's difficult. Oh my goodness. I think this is at times too difficult. That's so far. That and the music. Having to turn the skipping thing up just to listen to music.
this game is simple. Either you will win or they will win. Mob members, please answer now.
Kate Hudson. The Banger Sisters, I think. That was a movie. What's her name? It's what's her
The correct
name?
answer is
Goldie Hawn, yeah. She was in the Banger Sisters. 5, got it. At least you get to play it as a mob member. That's cool.
mob members, please answer now.
I know that one. That's easy. It's actually a joke that
Correct answer is-
Homer Simpson made in that one Christmas episode. Dixon. Donna Dixon? Sit down, Simpson. I remember that one.
Mob members, please answer now.
And you have to answer quickly. That sucks. You should be given more time. Oh, that's what they wrong.
The correct answer is
I couldn't even think. I just had to make a complete guess fast. That's the biggest problem with this game mode. It's not a bad game mode. I just wish that there was more time.
Mob members, please answer now.
I'm gonna say Kabuki. Could be. I don't know. That's what they wrong in Kabuki. It's Kabuki. Wow. So far, I'm doing better as a mob member than an actual contestant.
Mob members, please answer now.
Scar. Charles de Gaulle? I have no idea. I'm supposed to be a mob member, so what does that tell you? Am I sure? No.
Ask the mob for help.
No, they say Napoleon. I said I was unsure. I was right. But that knocks me out, so I tried. This is gonna be hard either way, so what does that tell you? So I think I'm done here. I wonder what. Wait a minute, does this take. What's high scores? Let me check the high scores really quickly. Of course, it's not. I'm not gonna be on there because guess what? I sucked. Man. If this. The thing about it is, I did better as a mob member than I did as one of these. But I think I'm going to wrap this sticking sucker up and end the game. So, alright, folks. I am done. I am done. So, I will tell you what I think. And I'll give you my thought. I'm going to check the audio. I'm going to check it on another TV to see if it's not this connection that's causing it. If it's not this connection, then I know that the audio sucks. Because the thing about it is, I had to turn this all the way up to 100. And I didn't want to turn it up all the way to 100 just to hear a louder audio recording. So, I will see you for my final review. Now, before I get to my review, I want to point out that I did not have the audio settings right. That's the reason why I couldn't hear the audio that much. But when I plugged this into a regular TV, the audio was fine. So I can no longer say that the audio is a problem. The audio is fine. Now let's talk about 1 versus 100. I was disappointed with this one. I really thought that this would be a well-balanced game. Unfortunately, the programmer screwed up. But let's talk about the positives first. I will say the controls are well responsive. I like that. The graphics are fine. I thought they were okay. The audio is fine. It's the gameplay that's the biggest problem with this. And one of the biggest problems that I had was with the difficulty. There is no way to balance out the difficulty. It was hard from the start when I played career mode or quick mode. It was hard from the start. I had to use my cheats in order to get past quite a bit of them because I didn't know the answers to some of them. And another problem that I had, there was even a question that I got wrong that they repeated. So I was able to get the question right. I don't like repeated questions. When you are making a game show based video game, you have to not only balance the game out, but make sure that you don't repeat certain questions. Give different questions. Now, most of the time it gave different questions, but that one time really pissed me off because it was so sticking easy. Because once you know all of the answers to these questions, it's going to be easy for you. It is difficult, but the thing about it is, if it keeps repeating, it's going to get a lot easier. See, the game show was well balanced. It started off easy, and it got difficult as you went along. That's what this should have been. And no repeated questions. Now, the other problem that I have came with the mob mode. There is a time limit. And I couldn't read the entire question as a result of the time limit. If you're going to have a time limit, make it longer. Don't make it short to the point where people can't read and they have to make a stick and guess before the time limit expires. And you really shouldn't be having a time limit. There was no time limit with the career or quick modes. Why does there have to be a time limit with the mob mode? It's ridiculous. So you can easily tell I was disappointed with this. And it's really sad. If this was well balanced, and if there was a difficulty mode where you could adjust the difficulty, this would have been better. But no, there's no way to adjust the difficulty. It starts off hard, and that's basically it. It eventually gets easy when you get repeated questions, but that's it. That is it. And I got one repeated question while doing the gameplay for this. See, there are better plug and plays out there. Unfortunately, 1 versus 100 isn't it. This is not going to be good for even people that are interested in the game. Because the thing about it is, the difficulty is not well balanced. That's the biggest problem with this. Because the game show had well balanced difficulty. It should have been the same with this. And it wasn't. And I didn't really care about putting this back in the sticking case here, because the thing about it is, I was so disappointed. This was a letdown. I couldn't believe the programmers decided not to balance out the difficulty with this and include a time limit for the mob mode. Why? I don't get it, because the thing about it is, had this been well balanced, I probably would have recommended it. I probably would have given it a green card, but unfortunately, the way that it is, I have to give 1 versus 100 the plug and play a red card.
Okay, it's time for the next game, and like I said, I'm doing this in a way that I usually don't do games like this. I usually do one game at a time, and I usually do one episode as a result. But I have done certain episodes where I recorded multiple games, and this is going to have multiple games. Now, the game I'm doing is Absolutely Unstoppable Mine Run, and I
think the last time I checked, I heard that this got bad reviews on GameFAQs. I'm not sure. And I've had it for quite a bit of time. I think I bought it at one time when it was available through the Wii U eShop. But I have not did this game yet. And I will be doing this game for you guys. And I'm going to find out if it's as bad as GameFAQs says it is. I don't know anything about this. I don't know if it's going to be good. It might be good. I don't know. The only question is, will this be as bad as what GameFAQs says that it is? Who the ones that reviewed this game. Will it be as bad? Let's find out. Alright. Let's get to it. Don't mind the sound in the background. There's people outside trimming trees and whatever not. So, alright. So it's set at absolutely unstoppable mine run, like showing you right now. Because remember, got this as well. This has 2 screens. Alright, I'm going to do it right now. Let's get to the game. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, well, there's a screenshot for you, but I don't care. I don't care. It looks terrible as it is. Now loading. Shy egg. What? Boom. Boom. Okay, you got multiplayer. You must have to unlock them once. Oh, 100% clearing it. You got data. Okay, see. Alright. Oh, it's louder than I thought. Wow, is that loud? Holy cow. Oh man. Alright, let's get to the main game, shall we? File 0. Alright, let's play the... We gotta do first level as it is, so what does that tell you? And just because I'm doing Wii U games, it don't... Just buy yourself a Wii U. What the... Oh, you jump? What the... Try harder. Can I double jump? That's the question. Is there a jump? Oh, I can double jump. Okay. Okay. That's all that the game is, essentially. Alright. So it's like a puzzle. Okay. Save and exit. Don't have to restart it. Okay. Beat score set. Well... Am I supposed to go fast? I don't know. How are you supposed to get 70? That's the question. Yeah, the level's complete, but how you get 70 on the sticking sucker? So I'm gonna restart. How do you get 70? That's the question. Minor setback. I'm surprised. I wanted to try something. How do you get 70? That's the question. I have no idea. So we'll skip it. I have no idea how to do this. And that's all that this game is. I'm kind of surprised. It has better music than last game that I played. Dang it. No. That was hard. Try harder, please. I'm trying as hard as possible. Yay. Okay. Yeah, how? How you do it? Screw the T's. This sucks. I'm sorry. Something about this game just rubs me the wrong way. Just let me die. I don't give a crap. What's ZL? I don't know what ZL is. What does it do? No, so far I'm not finding this game as fun as I thought. Oh, does it? Oh, speeds it up. You gotta be kidding me. Why speed up the sticking thing? Avoid that. No, I'd rather say fuck that. This is sticking boring so far. So far, I'm not liking this. It's not really that fun. I will say, at least there's some effort here, but the thing about it is, it's poorly executed. Screw this. I'll say level complete, but we'll say you missed this, missed that. You didn't get all the gems, loser. Do I give a crap? No. go to the next one. This game isn't really throwing me at all. Something about it just rubbed me the wrong way. What are you supposed to do? Avoid that. No. Fuck this. Come the oh. And it allowed... See, it's poorly executed. That's the problem with this sticky game. See, it's poorly executed. How you... And your character moves left and right, and you can't move it anywhere else. See, had they allowed you to move the character, I bet you this would have been a better game. But no, it doesn't allow you to move the character, so what's the point? This is just crazy. I'm sorry about the... what's in the background. Oh, now... Oh my goodness. You can't move the character, but it moves it by its sticking something. It's poorly executed. Come on. And I'm missing everything. More effort needed. No, I'm putting as much effort as I can because the character moves around automatically. You can't move it. Have another go. Yay! Fun! Oh my sticking... Not victory? Thanks for coming. No thanks for coming. Thanks for making a bad game because you poorly executed this. This would have been a lot funner if you would have put more effort into it and you didn't. Avoid that. No, fuck this. No, it should be avoid this game. Get it over with. Try harder, please. Problem is, you can't move the character, and this game is poorly executed. I didn't expect this. It's worse than I thought. Complete trash. That's all I gotta say. It belongs in the garbage. Come. I don't know which is worse. Come on here. This is bullshit. It really is. Thanks for coming. No. Thanks for making a bullshit game that's not fun and you can't even move your character. What? That one company put more effort into their games than the company that made this. And off camera, I'm gonna find out who made this fucking game, and I'm gonna. Whee! Avoid that! People should avoid this fucking game. See, the problem is you have to jump and stuff while it's moving. You can't move the character. Bullshit. This game would have been a lot funner if it was fair. It's not being fair to you. It's a poorly executed game, see? See, look at that. Look at that. I can't even complete this motherfucker. Oh, now I completed it, but that was with luck. That was luck. That was not for effort. That was for luck. Yeah, and all you get is that bullshit. And they don't tell you to try harder or anything like that. And look, 2 peppers. 2 fucking peppers. I wonder how hard feels. And it has a button where you can move the sticking thing faster, and this is bullshit, and it really is. It started off strong, the first thing, and then it just got boring really fucking fast. They put no effort into this game. No effort. Well, they put more effort to the graphics. That's it. The graphics are not bad, but that's all that you get. They did not put effort into the fucking gameplay. Can I do hard? Let's do hard. And you can play any level that you want. You don't have to unlock anything. They're right there for you, for the taking. You can play. Look at them. Oh my goodness. And it's October as it is, so what does that tell you? You got skeletons that look like pumpkin heads. Look at this is bullshit. Wait a minute. Can I hold on? Oh, and you can. Oh, I can even tap it. I can even tap the touchscreen and it jumps. What's the point? You don't need the touchscreen. I see these things and I don't know. I forgot there was a touchscreen. Oh, that's what it does. It just activates those. That's all that it does. It activates those. And nothing. Nothing but bullshit. Like always. And use the sticking touchpad even. This is all bullshit. That really is. Yeah, and I do agree this is harder. This is harder. I do agree. And I take back the graphics part. I think the graphics suck. I think they were just pasted on. Now, very nice. Very nice, huh? There's better games out there than this. How can this be very nice? It's not. It's bullshit. What? Alright, rest in peace. This game needs to rest in pieces. All bullshit. Sorry. That's the way it goes. Game's bullshit. You got weird names like Not Victory, or, well, I should, or responses called Not Victory and crap. Minor setback. This game's not a minor setback. It's a this game's not a minor setback. I'll tell you that. I gave up on this and I put no effort. Now look at that, folks. We got something for the Halloween season. Hooray! I'm playing it on Halloween too. I said I'm playing it on Halloween. I'm playing it in October. So no surprise. But the game's bullshit. And it sucks. Oh, we get a nice witch. We get a nice witch for the occasion that flies by. What's the point? This game. You know, this is gonna be it, folks. Never mind. Yeah, never mind about playing this game. I'm about done. I can insult you back by saying this game sucks big time. Probably one of the worst Wii U games I've played. I've played bad Wii U games before. And even before this. Even before this one as well, with Molly Maggot. Come on. Why is it... Oh, sticky bullshit. Of course it's not a victory. You're making it harder on me. It's supposed to be a puzzle game. And if it would have been executed better, I probably would have appreciated it. But it's not. It's a poorly made puzzler. I think it's trying to copy Flappy Bird and it fails miserably. I think Flappy Bird put more effort into this. Sorry, Flappy Bird actually put more effort into this, that game. The programmers that programmed Flappy Bird put more effort into that game than the programmers that did this game. Trying to beat it and trying to beat this thing since the programmers suck and they don't care. And that's it. I'm done. That is it. I am done now. I completed the level. I'm done. I didn't care if I got all the gems. There's no requirement. It's not required. Oh God, nope. And I'll do one more and that's it. One fucking more. I want to see how hard these things are. and it also has the Halloween theme. Hooray! Thanks for coming. Flappy Bird was better. This game just... Of course it's not a victory because this game sucks. Now I know why this got torn up to shreds on GameFAQs. There's no effort here. And this is great. Yeah, and this is hard. You got that right. It's almost fucking impossible. Okay, one more time and I'm done. Because I don't think I can get past this fucking level. See? No. Done. It's over. It's over. Let's see the last sticking level that there is. Since there's nothing required, you're not required to unlock these. No. You can play them anytime you want. Really sticking ridiculous. Pretty fucking ridiculous. More effort needed. See, and you can't even move the sticking character. Bullshit. Alright. I'm done. Let's... Goodbye. Fuck this game. Man. Alright. I will see you for my final review. So, what did I think of Absolutely Unstoppable Mine Run? Oh man. I just hated this game too. I hated this game too, just like with Molly Maggot. Oh my goodness. Except this could be worse than Molly Maggot. It's pretty close to Molly Maggot standards. Holy moly. Where do I begin? First off, one of the biggest problems, you cannot control your character at all. It controls by itself, meaning that you only get to jump, and unfortunately it makes the game so sticking difficult, and it makes it less fun. And there were other problems with this game as well. First off, you could play every single sticking level. None of them were unlockable or whatever not. You could play them all if you wanted to. That's how bad this game was. There was nothing. There was nothing with it. Yeah. You could play all the levels. You could play all of them without having to unlock a single one. The only thing that was unlockable was if you beat the game. And with 100% completion. There was a mode that you could unlock. And unfortunately, I haven't gotten to that because I don't want to. I really don't want to because of how the game is. And the other problem is there's really no challenge. There really isn't any challenge except for trying to get to the finish line, trying to get that one sticking diamond. Because the objective is to get to that main diamond and that is it. And there's other requirements as well that I haven't figured out how to do. And it's because there was one requirement where you have to get certain points. How to get them, that's the question. That's the question that I still haven't figured it out. I haven't figured it out yet. That's how bad this game is. Because if I knew, then I'd probably have a little more fun with it. But the way that the game is... And there's also bad puns as well. You get like crap like... thanks for... I can't remember all of the puns that you get every single time you get a game over. But the thing about it is, they were all trash. They were mocking you for screwing up. That's how bad this game is. For sure. The controls are fine, but I really wish that the person that you're actually trying to get to the finish line for, to that big diamond, I really wish you could control him, but you can't. You're forced to having to jump to make sure he survives and get to that big diamond at the very end. That's how crappy, or should I say, how shitty this game really is. Because I really shouldn't say, I shouldn't be calling it crappy, because this game fucking sucked. For sure. I hated the gameplay. Even though there were some themes where it was Halloween related, I didn't really enjoy them at all. I didn't even enjoy the graphics. I thought the graphics sucked. And I will say, I think there was music. I didn't think the music was too bad. That's the only good thing, that the music wasn't too bad, and the controls are fine at best. But you couldn't control the main character. And that was the biggest problem that I had with this game. It felt like Flappy Bird. But Flappy Bird was a better put together game. This is trying to be like Flappy Bird, but it fails miserably. And as a result, I have to give Absolutely Unstoppable Mine Run a red card. Fuck this game. And now that I'm done with my review of Absolutely Unstoppable Mine Run, on to the next game. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gameplay and Review. And I will tell you, I think I should have did this game in the last episode instead of Cube Shift. I didn't have it at the time, so I couldn't. But thanks to one particular app, since of course Nintendo doesn't care about the Wii U anymore, I was able to download it. And I'm going to do it for this particular episode. And it's called the First Skunk Bundle. The question is this game going to stick to high heaven? Because of course it has the word skunk in it. Is it going to stick like shit? Or maybe it will be a hidden gem? Will it? Or will it stink to the point where I'm going to have to flush it down the toilet? Let's find out. Alright. I got it indicated. The First Skunk Bundle. And it is time to play the First Skunk Bundle. It's probably going to stick to high heaven. And probably stink to the point where I'm going to flush it down the toilet. So here we go. Let's do it. Because I've never done this. I've never done this game. Oh, man. I'm going to do it for you guys. Don't select the game, huh? Haunted Hotel, Snake Clap. Oh, I probably have to press it. Am I right? Yes. So I have to tap the sticking thing. Can I go back? What the fuck? It's only playing Good Riddance Time of Your Life by Green Day. On a fucking piano. I'd rather listen to Green Day than this. Oh my goodness. We're already off to a very bad start. Oh my goodness. I might have to say good riddance to this game after I'm done playing with it. Oh God. Let's do it. Skunk Software, huh? So it's 4 games. So let's see if all of them suck. But I can't believe that. It's a good song too. I like the Green Day version better. What the how long do I have to wait? Thank fuck. Loading times suck. Oh, the frame rate's awful. Just like Zombier. %, huh? I'd rather play Doom than this. What am I supposed to... I've got no batteries. Oh, that's all. That sounds terrible. What the? Somebody's dead. I'm tapping the D-pad. Oh, it just takes me back. I hit the stick. No, we're gonna try. Come on. I didn't want to go sticking back. Give me a break. Sticking game. So far, this is not off to... It's terrible so far. And I'm not liking Haunted Hotel at all. Frame rate's awful. I might have to get that... Rate these 4 games separately. Give them each a card. And then I can put the first... See, the loading times suck. The loading times suck. Well, you're going to take about a minute? Thank... Okay, that's a surprise. I'll be quite honest, Zombier was better than this. And the frame rate is even worse. What the f... Look at that. There's the key. How to grab it. How to grab a key. Big whoop. Can I talk to this guy? Come on. You can't talk to that guy. Look what happens when you go. Look. Ah! That does not scare me at all. I think this is trying to be like Resident Evil and it's failing. How to equip it? That's the question. Press the key. Equip. Okay, so I gotta use the touch sticking pad. Why is it stopping me? Do I gotta jump? Access the seat. Yes. What the hey? Room 1. This has awful frame rate. room. Got room 1, you got room 2. Oh God. I'd rather they're playing. This is a terrible version of Hotel California by the Eagles. The Eagles did the original, and it's much better than this. Oh God, the soundtrack's awful. Oh, it makes me want to puke. Oh, toilets, thank God. Can I flush this game down the sticking toilet? Because it's really sticking to high heaven. And this game is so sticking boring. Now, I already know what I'm going to give this sucker. There's batteries. How to get it? Give me a battery. This game is so sticking boring that I just don't want to play it. What the Oh, she makes me want to turn this fucking game off. Oh wow, is this awful. Can I want to go to bed now. Yeah, shut the must find a key. Shut the No, this game's boring. That game fucking sucked. No, I don't want it. Snake Classic. Don't tell me I'm playing a game of Snake. Let's play it. How do I play it? What the fuck? I need to play. What am I supposed to? I'm even looking at the controls are awful. I like Snake, but the thing about it is the controls are awful. Now I at least figured them out. Can I use that? Okay, I can use the left one too. Yeah, you have to flick it. The controls are awful. And all it is just Snake, so fuck this game. I know how to play it. Bomb Blaster, let's do it. Bomb Blast, let's do it. Let's play. This is just awful, and it really is. It's supposed to be bomb. Oh God. They ripped off a Wii game that EA made, or at least the creator. Because I know for a fact that EA released a game, Bomb Blocks or whatever. I can't think of the title, but this is just awful. And they're trying to even copy an awesome game like Angry Birds. Oh God, and they did a terrible job with it. Oh, fuck. This is just awful. Angry Birds was better. That's how bad this game is. No, this game sucks. No, get me out of here. Get me out. No. No. Bomb Blaster. Fuck this game. It stinks to high heaven. Alright. Zombie Epic. Let's go to the story, please. Please.
The world has gone to shit since the zombies have taken over. The year is 2440, and leave it to the government to accidentally release an airborne virus. Since the collapse of America, most people are now living in what has been dubbed as communal packs. I approached one of these packs seeking shelter. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong pack. As I lay here inside my own mind, I'm being skinned alive by a fucking cannibal. I was told that the pack needs nourishment, and that it was my privilege to be their dinner. As the butcher's knife approaches my head, I'm now faced with a simple choice of life or death. Should I break my restraints and choke out the butcher, or should I just lay here and die?
No, this game has gone to shit. So I should choke out the butcher or lay here and die, huh?
What's the difference between a choking butcher and a traffic light?
Personally, I don't give a shit.
I always stop when a traffic light goes red.
How do you play?
He killed Kenny.
That bastard!
Oh, God. That's a terrible pun. I'd rather watch South Park. Oh, God. Already died.
The world has gone to shit since the zombies have taken
Oh,
over.
no.
The year is 2440.
I wasn't watching what I was doing, by the way.
Accidentally release an airborne virus.
I was talking about
Since the collapse of America, most people are now living in what has been dubbed
I was talking about South
communal
Park.
packs. I approached one of these packs
And this
seeking
ridiculous
shelter.
thing happened.
Unfortunately, I picked the wrong pack. As I lay here,
Yeah, and I
inside
picked the
my
wrong
mind,
fucking
I'm
game.
being skinned alive by a fucking cannibal.
Because this
I
is
was
terrible.
told that
All
the pack
four.
needs nourishment, and that it was my privilege to be their dinner. As the butcher's knife approaches my head, I'm now faced with a simple choice of life or death. Should I break my restraints and choke out the butcher, or should I just lay here and die?
Why don't you just kill the game off already?
What's the difference between a choking butcher and a traffic light?
Nothing.
I always stop when a traffic light goes red.
I'm trying this game again, but I don't really. I don't really give a crap.
He killed Kenny.
That bastard! Oh, shit.
Oh, he moves so stinking slow.
The world has gone to
No,
shit since the zombies have taken over.
no. Fuck that. Ugh. That game was just as bad as the other games. All four of them. I'm done. That is it. This is one of the worst. Well, I'll probably say that when I talk about my final review. I should have did this game in the last episode for sure. No question about it. GameFAQs was right. Oh. Oh well. The gameplay was actually much more shorter because I was bored with one game and I just got to the other games, and unfortunately I wasn't happy at all with them. And I wasn't too pleased. I will see you for my final review, and you know what's coming. You know what's coming. I'll tell you about it when I get to it. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. What fun that was. What a fun game that was. What a fun game that was, that I'm going to end up putting it right in the fucking toilet. It stunk to high heaven. And wow, I agree. The word skunk fits the title. It fits the title. I'm going to shut this sticking thing off. Skunk fits the title for sure. It's an easy call. It's an easy call. When it says the word skunk, you know that it's shit. Let's get to all the problems. I hated all the games that are on it. Even though I like Snake, it was not a very good version of Snake. There are 4 games total, and none of them were fun. None. I also hated when they decided to play Good Riddance Time of Your Life by Green Day on piano. It makes me want to listen to Green Day for sure. And then there was Hotel California by the Eagles. Oh my goodness. Bad cover version of Hotel California. A bad cover version. The Eagles did better. Oh God. The soundtrack was awful. The sound was awful. And there was a total of 4 fucking games. What I'm going to do, I'll talk about each game in detail. Because the thing about it is, I'm going to give them their own separate ranking. There's 4 games in this. You got Haunted Hotel, Snake Classic, Bomb Blaster, and Zombie Epic. I want to tell you, Haunted Hotel makes me want to play the Resident Evil games. It's that bad. It's that bad of a Halloween themed game. And it's one of the worst Halloween themed games of all time. I'll be quite honest. I think Zombier was better. At least that tried to be funny. Where Haunted Hotel was not funny at all. And it wasn't even scary. That's how bad that game was. So, Haunted Hotel gets an easy red card for me. Fuck that game. Second game, Bomb Blaster. An Angry Birds clone. And it failed miserably. It makes me want to play the original Angry Birds. I could even play Flappy Bird over this. That's how bad Bomb Blaster was. That's how bad it was. It wasn't even fun at all. They tried to rip off Angry Birds and they failed miserably. The gameplay is awful. The graphics were awful. And the entire game was a Angry Birds clone, and it failed to impress me. So as a result, I'm giving Bomb Blaster an easy red card. Play Angry Birds instead, and fuck Bomb Blaster. Flush Bomb Blaster down the toilet. The third game, Zombie Epic. I'm going to get to Snake Classic last. Zombie Epic. The worst game out of all of the 4 games. It controlled horribly. Your character moved slow, and there was no way to prevent you from getting hit. And what's worse, you have to start the story all over again. That is right, you have to start the story all over again if you fail. That's just plain old ridiculous. You got a story, you start the story, you either press X or Y. I pressed Y twice. And once I got to the game, I couldn't hardly control the character because he was so fucking slow. And then once you die, you go right back. You go right back to that fucking story. So there's no question about it. Zombie Epic gets a red card, and it's easily the worst game out of the 4. Fuck that game. Last but not least, Snake Classic. I've played Snake so many times. This is one of the worst Snake games I've ever played because it controlled horribly. Yeah, you could control it, but the problem is it wasn't fun. The controls were stiff, and you could easily find a better Snake game. This is not the worst game because I played Snake. It's still playable, but the problem is the controls. The controls kill this game. And of course, you can play Snake anytime you want to. And you don't necessarily need to play it on the first Skunk Bundle. You don't have to play it. That's the problem with putting it in this particular package. So no question about it. This is easily the worst Snake game that I've ever played. And Snake Classic gets a red card. Fuck Snake Classic. It deserves to go to hell with the other 3 games. And all 4 games got a red card. It was easy. Snake Classic, like I said, gets a red card. Alright, it's time to get back to the sticky game. Alright, and I'm going to show you the problem. Let's turn on. I don't care about the sound that much. Who gives a crap? Alright. Now I'm going to tell you. Oh, I hate that. That's probably why I didn't notice it before. As it turns out, there's 5 games. Here's the problem. You know where the 5th game is? In the fucking middle. It's called Catchy. How did I notice that? And the reason why I noticed that is because, look at it. Look how they spaced them. Look how they spaced the games. How they spaced the choices. They put Haunted Hotel, Snake Classic, Bomb Blaster, and Zombie Epic in small boxes. Catchy gets a big sticking box. A big sticking box. That's not how you do it. That's why I didn't notice it before. If it would have been like the other 4, I probably would have noticed it. It's called Catchy. That's the last game that we're going to do. Here we go. Alright, left stick, A button, and B. A's to jump, B's back, Left stick is the move. Here we go. Let's get to it. Oh, man. You can thank WeViewer for this. Oh, man. And I haven't been watching his videos lately, but I had to check out the first Skunk Bundle. I didn't check it all out. I just checked out pieces and whatever not. Alright, let's play it. Let's get it over with. So you can do very easy, easy, normal, hard, and very hard. Tutorial. It's a tutorial, excuse me. Okay, so this is it. That was fun. I pressed the B button. We're gonna do easy. I'm not doing very easy. Fuck that. Normal. It's not. Oh, I have to do the that's bullshit. I have to do the tutorial before I can do easy and very easy. That's bullshit, and it really is. What the jump? That's how I feel about this fucking game. Can I get it? Oh, finally. Is that it? That's how you play? Can I go to easy and very easy and stuff now? Can I get out of here? So I gotta do the entire tutorial. Come on here. I don't want to do the entire... I just want to get to the fucking game. No, I gotta do a tutorial. This is probably the easy part. You probably have to just go back and that's it. Yep. That's it. That's just too easy. Can I do easy now? Can I... Oh. And that's not what I'm at. No, I can't. I gotta do the entire tutorial before I go to very easy and easy and whatever not. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. No. 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 I'll do one more and that's it. I'm not doing the entire tutorial. Give me a sticking break. I gotta do this. This is just bullshit, and it really is. Why do I gotta do this? Why do I gotta do the tutorial? Oh, thanks a fucking lot. Fine, I'll wait. Wait. Go right through. Bullshit. Why do you require people to do the tutorial? That's just plain old bullshit. Tutorial is supposed to be something that shouldn't be required. Why is it required? What the fuck are you thinking? Will I be able to do the easy part now, or very easy? No. No. Then I'm done. I'm done then. I've had enough. It's over. If the tutorial is required to do, then I'm not doing your fucking game. Forget it. I'm done. That's how I feel. Tutorial should be for only thing, and I can't even say it right because I'm so sticking angry. A tutorial is supposed to be to help you learn the game. It shouldn't be required. All they had to do was just let me play one of the modes. Very easy, whatever not. No, you have to do the entire tutorial before you do any of that. No. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it because it shouldn't be required. So now I'm going to let you all know that I'm going to tell you how I feel about Catchy right now. Alright, now it's time to talk about Catchy. Man. They could have made the game better if the tutorial wasn't a requirement. If it would have just let me play the other modes, I probably would have at least had some enjoyment, but no. The tutorial is required for you to do. You have no choice. That's bullshit. Well, I wasn't enjoying the game anyway. I was not enjoying the game at all. It still sucks because of the controls. The controls is the biggest problem with this game. And it tears the gameplay to shreds. The graphics, maybe they were a little decent, but the thing about it is, I can't give the graphics a pass, no. And the fact that you're required to do the tutorial, I can't believe that you're required to do the tutorial before you do any modes. I would have liked to have done easy or normal or even hard, but no. They don't let you unless you do the tutorial. And you're required to do it. And what is worse is that I didn't notice the game before. But I'll talk about the first Skunk Bundle as a whole after I'm done with this game. Because the thing about it is, just like with the other four, I have to give Catchy. But I will say this. It wasn't as bad as the other game that I played before this. The other game that I played before this was much worse than Catchy. Catchy I could at least enjoy a little bit, but the thing about it is, having to do the tutorial was bullshit. And the controls are not good at all. And as a result, I have to give Catchy, just like with the others, a red card. So now I've done all 5 games. All 5 fucking games. With only Catchy being at least somewhat of a playable game. But that's not much. Now I know why the first Skunk Bundle stinks to high heaven. Anything with skunk in the title is a pile of shit. And what was worse? Trying to find Catchy in the first place. I was able to find it, but the thing about it is that one song, Good Riddance Time of Your Life, that was originally done by Green Day, is done by piano. And I didn't want to hear the music. I almost muted the sticking music. I'd rather listen to the Green Day version, because the Green Day version was good. The one that's done on piano sucks. It shouldn't be done on piano. It should be done by Green Day. And now I know why this thing decided to cut out on me several times during my gameplay of the first Skunk Bundle. Because this game stinks to high heaven. It didn't want me to do any reaction footage. And now I know why this game stinks to high heaven. It's because it's a pile of shit just because of the title. There's no question about it. And there's another problem. They put Catchy in a bigger box. Had they spaced Catchy in the right way that they did with the other games, I probably would have noticed Catchy the first time around when I was playing the other 4 games. I didn't notice Catchy because it was in a sticking big box, and I thought it was nothing. I thought the 4 games that were listed in a small box were the games that I had to play. I had no idea that Catchy was also a game. I had no idea that this big box in the middle that says Catchy was a actual game. I had no idea. Had the programmers put the game in a small, labeled it in a small box, small like box, I probably would have noticed Catchy, but no. I didn't notice Catchy because it wasn't bigger. It was the biggest one. And the thing about it is I didn't notice it until this particular gameplay. And I can thank WeViewer for that too, because the thing about it is I had no idea there was 5 games. Now I know. Now I know, and I'm sorry about the cars here in the background at times. But the thing about it is the first Skunk Bundle is one of the worst Wii U games I've ever played. No question about it. Now I know why it has the word skunk in the title. Because it sticks to high heaven because it's a pile of shit. The first Skunk Bundle gets, just like I did with the other 5 games, as a whole, it gets an easy red card for me. Fuck this game and fuck the programmers that made this bundle of shitty games, because that's what the first gun bundle was. 5 shitty games on one package. It stinks to high heaven, and I like the title because it's a pile of shit. Fuck this game. Fuck it to high heaven.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gameplay and Review. And I really thought that the last game was it for the Raya Systems games on the Super Nintendo. As it turns out, I was wrong. I screwed up, but that's okay, because this is it. This is the final game that I have to do. And it's called Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon. Now, I don't know if this is a shoot 'em up, because I did see the box art for this thing. And all I know is that it's, I can't think of what it was for. It was not for asthma, and it's not for diabetes this time. I forgot what it was for. I think it said when I was checking out what this educational title was all about. I think it had something to do with tobacco and smoking products, but I'm not sure. I will have to find out when I start doing this game. Holy cow. Well, I thought Bronchi was it, but no, this is it. Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon. The question is now, this is going to be the last one I do. This is going to be the last one I do, because this is it. This is it. I did Packing Marlin, I did Captain Novelin, I did Bronchi, the Bronchosaurus, or I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it the last time I did that one particular review. But of course, there's only one game left now. There's only one game left, and that is Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon. The question is, will this be the best, or will it be the worst? Because I've had bad experiences with Raya system games on the Super Nintendo. Rocky, I didn't mind at all, but the other games, no. The question is, will this be a pile of shit? Let's find out! Alright, let's get to it. This is it. I'm still a little stuffy, but I'm at least trying. Alright, here we go. Rex Ronan. Sculptured Software actually developed it. Kind of surprised about that. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say it looked like kind of like a shoot 'em up game, but we'll see. Set options. Smart bombs. No smart bombs. So I could do smart bombs. Huh? You got music. Rocky at least had a choice of not sure. I don't remember. I think you were allowed to have like a sound test. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure. If there was a sound test, I'll let you know for Rocky. If there wasn't, then I apologize. Alright, music on. You got English. Nice. You actually got a choice of music and sound effects on or whatever not. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Thought he had it all. A successful sales career with tobacco. Oh yeah, tobacco. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. A beautiful wife, a great car. Of course, you already know smoking is bad for you, folks. You smoke, guess what? You're gonna end up with lung cancer or emphysema and other stuff. The COPD started smoking when he was 15, but now he's dying. Smoking this as he once sold. I don't think it takes that short of time to end up having to die. It takes years usually. Is Dr. Rex Ronan, an experimental surgeon, shrink himself and fight Jake's diseases. Okay. We already know how dangerous smoking is. I'll have to tell us that. Use caution, huh? You shouldn't have worked at the tobacco company in the first place. Stupid decision. That guy is really an idiot. Tart. You can easily do that with a toothbrush and a toothpaste, stupid. You don't have to easily do that from a game. I don't get why you have to do that in a sticking game, especially when you can actually brush your teeth and that will work. So let's see. Entering mouth. What the? Oh my fucking god. Oh, I thought this was going to be a shooter. No. Okay. Actually, the teeth don't look too bad. The graphics on the teeth don't actually look too bad. The graphics on that guy look awful, though. You know what I'd rather play? Twinbee 3. Because at least that was cool with the boss, where you were helping somebody else's teeth. The third boss. That was kind of cool. Trust me, if you never played Twinbee 3 on the Famicom, please do so. There's a boss that, of course, involves the teeth. Read text before picking up. Okay. False statements cause damage. Okay. Yeah, Twin B3's way of cleaning teeth was better. Sorry. Play Twin B3 instead. This is animation on the teeth are actually good. I will say that the kick has no effect. This just sucks. Can I switch guns? The other gun was a lot better. This gun sucks. What the fuck? I'd rather play Bronchi than this. I don't mind the graphics on the teeth. It's everything else about the graphics sucks. And so far I'm not liking the gameplay either. You have to do this to teeth? We're already off to a rough start. Play Twin B3 instead. That's what I'd rather be playing, Twin B3. You're supposed to get... You can do this by just get yourself a toothbrush and toothpaste. Why do you have to do it in this sticking game? Oh, okay. You grab those and you can... I knew that. Give me a sticky break. Don't tell me that's a time limit. Faults. What am I supposed to do? The trivia questions suck. Screw this. This. I just lost a life, didn't I? Fault, isn't it? Oh, so I just gotta be careful. That was boring. That was boring. I'd rather play Bronchi. That was... I could say that was disgusting as well. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Fuck you. Come on, what the fuck? And the graphics don't make a good game. This game so far fucking sucks. Fuck you. Go this way this time. I'm trying to kill these suckers. How am I supposed to kill these suckers? That's it. Entering the lungs. That's all you do. So far, this game fucking sucks. I don't know which is worse, Pac-Man Marlin or this. Who cares? I'll be right back, folks. Alright, I'm back, folks. I do apologize. Now, what am I supposed to stick and do? Precancerous cells? Oh, God. This is not how you're going to get rid of cancer. Give me a sticky break. Oh, fuck. Fucking God. When you have cancer, you usually go either have radiation treatments or do chemotherapy. You can't get rid of precancerous cells this way. Give me a sticking break. Tar. Fucking tar. What the Yeah, I hate the weapon. Some of these weapons suck. I'll tell you that. There we go. Can I jump in? No. Can't jump. Can I get some other... This fucking sucks. This is a pointless concept. You're not going to save anybody from cancer this way. Sorry, Riot Systems. I don't know what concept you thought this was going to be for a game. So far, it sucks. At least you can go back. That's at least something. But still... If I had to choose, I'd rather do... If I had cancer, I'd be doing radiation treatments or even surgeries or even chemotherapy. This is just ridiculous. This is not going to stop cancer from happening. And plus, that's a stupid story. At 15, you already have sticking cancer and stuff, or I'm not dying from tobacco and sticking crap. It takes years and even decades for the effects from smoking to come in. That's the biggest problem with the sticking story. And these trivia questions suck. Oh, God. Brilliant. I already hate this game as it is. This game just blows. Get out of here. I'm going. Come on, you fucker. Get me out of here. That looks like you know what. I don't care if I die. Give me a stinking break. This game sucks. Come on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. Do apologize. This game sucks as it is. I don't really care about this sticking it. Never mind, I'll be right back. The dogs are sticking barking. Alright, I'm back. I apologize for those dogs sticking barking. Here we go. It really don't matter either way, because this game's already putting me in a bad mood. Is that it? I can leave? No? What, am I fucked? Until I beat this sucker. Oh my fucking God. Bronchial tubes. Clogged with... So are mine, but the thing about it is, at least I'm not going inside my stinking body to get rid of them. I'm doing it my stinking self, my immune system. Oh my fucking God. Bronchi was much better than this. Entering bronchial tubes. Yay! I want to die eventually, because this game just fucking sucks. Come on, kill me. It didn't kill me right there, but that was close. I want to be dead, because this game fucking sucks. I only get 3 credits, but that's it. Alright, I'm done. I am done with this fucking game. Oh my sticking God. I think this is the worst of the bunch. I will see you for my final review. And I will tell you, it's not looking good at all. So, what did I think of Rex Ronan Experimental Surgeon? Well, out of all the games that I played that Riot Systems released, this has got to be the worst one. This has got to be the worst one that I played. It's probably worse than Packy and Marlin. I still got to try Packy and Marlin again. But the thing about it is, there's nothing to this game. The only thing I really liked at times was the graphics. The teeth actually looked good. The graphics of the teeth were actually good. But that don't make it a better game. Graphics don't make the game. There were tons of negatives, and the thing about it is, like, let's start off with the story, shall we? The story fucking sucked. And you know why? Because you don't die right away from smoking. No, it takes a long time for your addiction to catch up with you. It takes even decades. Because I've seen a lot of tobacco and smoking commercials And people that smoked over the decades didn't feel the effects until they were like 40 or 50 years old. Some of them even in their 60s and whatever not. I know that smoking causes a lot of health problems, including lung cancer and emphysema and COPD. I know those things. But the thing about it is, it does not take a short period of time for somebody to feel the effects of smoking. The story fucking sucked. If it was an older person that this person was trying to save, because if you know what you read while I was playing the game, it said that this guy shrunk himself, Rex Ronan, and went in there to try to save this person from the dangers of tobacco. But the problem is, a lot of the things that you have to do in the game fucking sucked. You have to get rid of stuff on your teeth. You can do that with a toothbrush and toothpaste. Phlegm, it takes quite a bit with your immune system to get rid of phlegm from your bronchial tubes. It's taken me quite a bit because I've had bronchitis, and I know this for a fact. That bronchitis was what caused my lungs to get a little weaker, and for my bronchial tubes to fill up with phlegm. The thing about it is, there is no fucking way for you to get rid of the phlegm by having this guy go into you to get rid of the phlegm. See, there was a lot of things about this game that fucking sucked. I especially don't like your weapons. I don't like them at all. Certain weapons are fine, but others sucked. Others fucking sucked because you gotta get rid of tar and precancerous cells and... Oh, so fucking disgusting. This game is so fucking disgusting. Ugh. Man, and the gameplay. The gameplay fucking sucked. That's the worst out of all of this game. Out of all of this game, it's the gameplay that was the worst of them all. The gameplay fucking sucked. You do get to shoot 'em up at times, but of course it's you getting rid of phlegm and going through these holes for you to not get hurt from the phlegm that is stuck to these tubes. The shoot 'em up game fucking sucked too. I hated that fucking shoot 'em up game. It was a shoot 'em up, and of course you had this guy getting rid of stuff and whatever not, and I hated that as well. So, out of all that, I'm giving Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon, an easy red card. Fuck this game.